What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, Marlon. We are back at it again with another edition of the show. So, if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox. If that's something that you're interested in, yeah, well, this is definitely the place for you. So, wow. We definitely have some PlayStation stuff to go over and discuss. Make sure you guys hit that like button and hit that share button for me. And we have one major Xbox news that I think a lot of you guys would personally care about as well. So there is that. Let's go ahead and get the ball rolling, shall we? Happy Monday to everybody. Shouts to everybody if you're just now coming in. Appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for the support. Make sure y'all hit the like button. What's up, Skillful? How you doing? What's up, Imagine? What's up? What's up? Let's go. Let's go. Share the stream. Share the stream. Chloe, what's going on? What's going on? I'm here, man. I'm here. What's up with everybody? What you guys been doing? Brandon Johnson, what's up? What's up? Richard Farmer, what's up? Terry, what's up, man? How you doing? We're going to get started here in just a little bit, giving everybody some time to get in here. What's up with you guys, man? What's up? Are y'all ready for Spider-Man? Oh, my God, man. So, also, I wanted to kind of clarify, Spider-Man 2 comes out in 10 days. So if anybody feel led to help us get the collector's edition, I do have it on pre-order, but we just don't have enough funds to cover the collector's edition. So if you feel led, link will be in the description to help us out get the collector's edition. If not, then we're just going to go ahead and scrap it. All right, let's see here. Outcast, what's up, man? How you doing? Men, what's up? So did you see the news about, yeah, creepy, yep. We ain't gonna talk about it on here though, because you know how YouTube is, but yeah, I've seen the news. Yes, 10 more days, man, 10 more days. Are you guys excited? He said, man, I can't sleep. Why you can't sleep, bro? Why you can't sleep? He said, yes, ordered and ready for Spider-Man 2, 10 more days. It is, let me give y'all the total for Spider-Man 2 Collector's Edition. And let me see. I have to go to PlayStation first and check. Hold on, let me see how much the total is. Yeah, that's the only thing that we need because I have to buy our PlayStation Portable next month so I can do it for the channel. And it's just so much happening one time. So I'm like, man, we don't have enough to cover that right now. So let me give y'all the total. So Spider-Man 2 is order details. Let me see. Spider-Man 2 is $248. So we need $248. And they're probably going to try to ship it probably sometime this week. Yeah, we need $248. So if you guys feel led for the collector's edition for Spider-Man, link is in the description. And as you guys already know, we're going to unbox it. Maybe depending on what Sony does with the channel, I might give away the code. We'll see. But yeah, we need $248 for Spider-Man 2 for the collector's edition. Let's see here. Yeah, so $248 Skillful. 11 days until release. Yep, 10 days. Yeah, man, we're so close. We're so freaking close. Yeah, it's $230 plus taxes, so $248. Let's see. He said, hey, Marlon, Spider-Man download on the 13th. He says, bought the deluxe. Oh, you got the deluxe edition. Let's go. Yes, preload Friday. Yes. George, what's up, man? Galaxy says, keep up the good work. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. We're about to get started, man. I'm just trying to, I like to make sure everybody is in the stream first before we get started because I've been hearing people say, oh, man, as soon as I come in the stream, you're already talking about the stuff. So I'm just trying to switch it up a little bit and give everybody time to come in here and then, you know, and then we'll take it from there. Let's see here. Be Wild says, wow. It says, why do you need the collector's edition to show the game off? Well, we had Horizon, the Horizon Forbidden West. What's that? PSVR 2. We had God of War Ragnarok. I mean, pretty much we unbox it, show people what's in the box, and show people a close up of it. And if people want to pick it up or not. So that's the whole purpose of it, It says Spiderman 2 is going off the hook. Yes. And fired up and I'm ready. It says pre-order digital deluxe and getting ready to download in a few days. Yeah. On the 13th, we're going to talk about these new suits, man. Holy freaking. Yo, I'm telling you, we have to talk about PlayStation because, there's a particular anniversary that's coming up. That's all I'm going to say. And we have to talk about this because I've written down a lot of stuff here that we're going to be going over and discussing. And also we talked about The Last of Us Part 2 and everything, right? But I just feel like I said in Friday's stream, because Friday's stream was a bit spicy for a lot of people. And the truth is the truth. You guys already know me already. I love PlayStation, but I just want them to do better in terms of multiplayer. Multiplayer is the key and will always be the key. Like, I love single player. Single player will always be there. But come on, guys. I'm just going to keep it $150. You guys know I keep it real with you guys. And I seen people take the stream and put it on X. And, it got a lot of retweets and stuff like that, which is fine. I mean, it is what it is. But the truth is the truth, man. Like I've said before, like the live service games, I feel like is ruining PlayStation right now. And that's the truth. And some people, got mad and some people say, oh, you just flip flopping. But it's the truth, man. Like we're 4 years in the generation. Come on, man. 4 years in. And what have we gotten from Naughty Dog? What have we gotten from Naughty? Let's sit down and think, from the studios that Sony got, right? Like the only studio that's been carrying PlayStation is Insomniac Games. Let's be real. But people don't want you to be real. People want you to be fake. People just want you to, I'm just being real with you guys. Come on, man. You guys know I'm telling the truth. Everybody was attacking me on Friday, but it's the truth. I had people on X agreeing with what I was saying. It's like Insomniac Games is literally the only studio that has been carrying them this entire and still carrying them right now. What have we gotten from Naughty Dog? What have we gotten? Oh, let's see. A remake? One remake? Oh, okay. Let's see here. What is that remake? Last of Us 1 remake. That's all we've gotten, right? A remake. Let's see. Let's take a look here.
It's over.
What else? What else have we gotten? What else have we gotten from Naughty Dog? Right? Let's take a look. Well, we're supposed to be getting Factions 2. Don't seem like Naughty Dog have any interest in moving forward with Factions 2. From what I was hearing, don't seem like they have any interest. That is freaking sad, considering we've been waiting 4 years on that. So, which other studio? Oh, Housemark, right? Housemark, they gave us what? Returnal, right? They just think about all Sony's individual studios and which one of them has been putting out the most. Uncharted Remaster. So we got a remake and a remaster. Uncharted, remaster, and a remake. Come on, guys. That's not last generation. Okay, we had Uncharted 4, right? And I think Uncharted 4, that was what? Back in 2016. Like, I felt like the PS4 generation, we saw a lot of Sony first party studios like really show out, especially Uncharted 4, I think was back in 2016. That was like the highlight reel for Naughty Dog. Obviously they had The Last of Us Part 2, which was huge. I mean, to this day, that is one of the best looking games ever made. Say what you want to say about the story, and I can agree with you in terms of what happened to Joel. But as an overall package, the best, literally the best. And we know what Naughty Dog is capable of. But it just seems like this generation, all we've been hearing is remakes, remaster, remakes, remaster. And it's just like, okay, I'm okay with remakes and remaster, but please remake and remaster the games that we want to play. That's all I'm saying. Remaster and remake the things that we want. There's so many games, so many catalogs of games that PlayStation have. And it's just like, it's a shame. It's a shame. And if you look at the multiplayer side of things, it's like, okay, well, what's happening? Like, okay, we're going to talk about these list of games that I have written down, the upcoming games, which 2024 is going to be huge for PlayStation for a number of reasons, which we're going to be talking about. But I feel like the single player stuff will always carry PlayStation, and that will be their safe haven, right? But, you know, Sony will always be okay. Marlon, why are you saying that? Well, they're single player games. Their single player games are always going to sell well because that's what they're known for, and that's what they're going to keep close to their chest. So that's not going to be a issue. The issue is live service, and I had to realize that as a PlayStation fan. Live service games are ruining PlayStation right now. They are. Marlon, why are you saying that? Well, look at what's happening to Factions 2. Factions 2, as far as I'm concerned, on the surface right now, might never see the light of day. All because of live service. We just got a report earlier, right? Probably about 3-4 streams ago, I talked about how the live service push is affecting Sony first party studios in a very big way. And a lot of games are either going to get canceled, put on ice, or it's just going to be on pause because a lot of Sony first party studios are not, how could I say it? They're not season 2 multiplayer. You see what I'm saying? You can count the ones who do offer multiplayer, right? Guerrilla Games, obviously, prime example, Killzone. Apparently, they're working on Horizon Forbidden West multiplayer or an Horizon multiplayer game. Naughty Dog, Uncharted multiplayer. Like, obviously, Housemarque with the co-op for Returnal. Like, there's not really a whole lot. You know what I mean? It's not really a whole lot. And then you have these newer studios. You got Fair Games, Jade Raymond, Fair Games. You know, that's next year. Like, there's not really a whole lot of multiplayer stuff. And at the same time, I feel like there is more live service multiplayer games than there are just standalone multiplayer games. And I feel like if Sony doesn't play their cards right in terms of how they structure the live service in these multiplayer games, I feel like that will be a huge blow. I'm just going to keep it $150 because if you look at the situation with Last of Us Factions, right? Like, that is a game that was ready to go apparently, and they were ready to show it, but because of the live service, they had to pause. And it pisses me off because I'm just like, man, do you even care about us? Do you even care about like what we want as PlayStation fans? Like, I mean, it just seems like it's all about the money, and that's fine. That's fine that you care about just the money. It's okay. But at the same time, we know you got to do what you got to do to stay in the business. But what about us, the fans? And a lot, you know, the crazy part is a lot of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And I don't know if it's how I'm saying it or how it's coming off, but it's the truth. You guys know what I'm talking about. These companies, they got to do whatever they got to do to stay afloat, you know, and they're going to do things that we don't like. And my job in the position that I'm in is to call this stuff out and be like, listen, nobody asked for this, or you need to do this better, you know, or you need to improve this, or whatever the case may be. And coming up on 2024, I think this is a special year for PlayStation, and I just hope that they don't fumble the ball. Obviously, if you look at the roadmap for 2024, they have a lot of stuff that they should have coming out. Who knows? I mean, obviously, you can't control delays and things of that nature, but this is the reality. And I feel like Microsoft, which I was already premeditated today's stream in my head in terms of what I was going to talk about, because Microsoft is in a way better position than they have ever been in since the Xbox One generation. That is facts. Numerous reasons why I'm saying that. Obviously, they have, their Xbox game studios, right, that they originally had since 2016, 2015, 2016, 2017. They have, Bethesda. Oh, and wait a minute. Taiwan Fair Trade Commission has approved the ABK deal. They have approved the ABK deal. So nothing is going to, that's the Xbox news that huge Xbox news that we're going to be talking about. Nothing is going to stop Microsoft at this point. When it comes, Sony has failed to stop Microsoft with this ABK deal with Call of Duty. So it's done. It's game over in terms of stopping them. And I know some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Like there's no stopping Microsoft. So if I was Sony right now, okay, I'll take the 10-year deal that you have given us. Appreciate you, Microsoft. But in those 10 years that we have, we need to create something or have something in development that can hold over PlayStation fans. That at least enough to where they don't have to worry about COD so much. Because I don't know if you guys played MW3 this past weekend. We played it on the channel. Go check out our gameplay. And it's the same thing. MW3 is the same thing. I'm going to get to y'all super chats. Thank y'all so much. Let me pause and get to the super chats. They do help out our show. Thank you, Anonymous Boss, for the 5. Says, Sup Marlon, rumor has it there will be a Killzone remake that was ahead of its time. Imagine on PS5 Pro. Yeah, I believe it when I see it. And we're going to talk about Killzone in a very special way right here. Also, my man, Verse, thank you for the $5. Says, Marlon, I saw your stream. You were critical of Sony. Don't worry, man. Even Persona lost his mind after the Sony showcase, being disappointed in Sony. Yeah, you see, Verse, that's the thing. I was being attacked on Friday. Like I was having a meltdown. Like literally I was having a meltdown, and I was just like, all I said was, man, I just want Sony to do better when it comes to multiplayer. I want them to improve in terms of multiplayer, because me as a PlayStation fan, that's what I want. A lot of you guys stress that. Like, back to the Xbox stuff. Like, do you see what's going on with Microsoft right now? Say what you want to say about Microsoft. Oh, they mismanagement, this and that. Some people are saying mismanagement is happening at Naughty Dog because what the heck is actually going on at Naughty Dog right now, right? Last of Us Part 2 for PS5, which we're going to talk about that anyway. But back to Xbox. Say what you want to say about Xbox. I can say whatever I want to say. Mismanagement, the quality of the games need to be better. But look at their multiplayer output. They cannot be touched. They cannot be touched. And that puts Sony in a position where they got to do something. And that's all I was saying on Friday. That's all I was saying. And I was being attacked. I got DMs. I got emails. Man, people were saying all type of crazy stuff to me. And I just smiled within myself. I'm like, man, I can't even give constructive criticism. I can't even say anything. And then people had my stream on X. You know what I mean? Like, and there was a lot of people on X that was agreeing with what I had to say. But at the same time, I was just like, I just don't freaking know. Like, people that love PlayStation knows what I'm talking about. And during the Jim Ryan era, like, what have we gotten from Jim Ryan that is so great? Well, I tell you what, the launch of the PS5, he did a phenomenal job with the launch of the PS5, right? Because that's the Jim Ryan era, the PS5, right? That's his pride and joy. Like, the launch of the PS5, I think he did a great job in terms of getting the PS5s out there, marketing, whatever the case may be. But the problem where I feel like Jim Ryan kind of dropped the ball on is the live service stuff. Not only just the live service, but the handling of the legacy titles. Like, what the freaking heck? PlayStation Plus Premium, PlayStation Plus Essential. Like, there's so many room for improvement for those. Obviously, the sweet spot is Essential and Extra, right? but not premium in my eyes, because I feel like there's so much more value that needs to be had for premium. You know, you're okay with getting extra. You're okay with getting, essentials. Essential is obviously the entry level, but at the same time, extra gives you a little bit more that essentials does not give you. Oh, people don't care about old games. Jim, what? Like it's just certain things that he said. Oh, we believe in generations and this and that, but yet still we're getting all this other stuff that is counter to the "we believe in generation" statement. It's just, there were so many things. Obviously, the price hike, that's over his head, obviously, right? The price hike for PlayStation Plus Premium and all the other service extra and essentials. And we're sitting here wondering, like, okay, they haven't even made an official statement in terms of what we're actually getting extra for that price hike. Don't tell me Bravia Core, because Bravia Core is nice, but it's not enough to warrant that premium, right? I mean, we didn't subscribe to PlayStation Plus for movies, to watch movies. Is it an icing on the cake? Which I did. I don't know if you guys remember, but I did talk about this before, that Sony needs to have a video pass, and that could offer extra. Remember I was talking about that because they were testing it in other countries, the video pass thing for PlayStation Plus. Remember that? And I said, man, that would be nice if they could bring that to the state. Don't know if they watch that stream and hear me raising my concerns about that. But either way, we got the Bravia Core, which is, if you have a Bravia TV, then you know about Bravia Core and things of that nature. So essentially, they added that for PlayStation Plus Premium users. But is that going to warrant every single thing that we want for PlayStation Plus Premium? Heck no. Because there's still a lot of classic games that needs to be added, the quality of the classic games that needs to be added, the downloading of PS3 games that needs to be added, the improvement of the PS2 emulator that needs to be added, the improvement of the PS3 emulator. Sony knows nobody wants to sit here and stream a multiplayer game. Nobody wants that, because you're going to get hit with latency issues. Nobody wants to sit here and stream a multiplayer game. What the heck? No, you want to be able to play the game natively on your hardware, because you start streaming crap and then it's all type of latency issues, all type of lag. And multiplayer, you need less latency as much as possible, right? You guys that play competitive games, you guys know what I'm talking about. So there's so much room for improvement there, especially with games like Killzone. I can't stress enough. I'm one of the main ones that talks about Killzone all the time. I say, Killzone, we need Killzone, we need Killzone, we need Killzone more than ever right now. Marlon, why are you saying that? Look at what Microsoft got. Look at Microsoft cannot be tamed. Microsoft is a tiger that cannot be tamed right now. They got everything and they're going to keep freaking buying. I just saw a rumor, which we're going to talk about. Square Enix and Microsoft has something huge cooking up. The partnership between Square and Microsoft is going to be freaking huge. Microsoft is not the same Microsoft from the Xbox One generation. Okay? Say what you want to say about them buying this and buying that and buying this. I will agree with you on that. But Microsoft is in a better position than they were back in the Xbox One generation. Everybody knows this. Game Pass cannot be stopped. So much value added to Game Pass. Games after games after games after games, right? So Sony knows that, listen, we might have more subscribers. Sony is confident that they have the better subscription service, which is okay, right? For some people would say, I don't think so. I think Game Pass is still better than PlayStation Plus, right? I mean, everybody has mixed feelings about that, but look at the output of multiplayer games that they have, right? Say what you want to say about their single player stuff. Multiplayer was always a highlight for Microsoft. That's where Microsoft shines, through their multiplayer. At one point in time, they were labeled as the multiplayer box, right? They were labeled as the multiplayer box for a reason, because they had a lot of multiplayer games. And carrying over the DNA of Bethesda, carrying over the DNA of Activision, carrying over the DNA of all their Xbox first-party studios. There's a ton of multiplayer stuff that's in development right now. And we're just sitting here like, oh, can't wait to see this game. Can't wait to see that game. On the PlayStation side of things, we know what? There's supposed to be 11 live service games that is in development. Some of them we're already seen already. And a lot of you guys were not freaking blown away. The only game that I've seen that you guys are like, holy freaking cow, is Marathon. Like, you guys are like, oh my God, Marathon. I don't know what the heck, but you guys are hyped for Marathon, even though we didn't see no gameplay for Marathon. You guys are hyped for that. Okay. Now, Fair Games, I freaking don't know. I don't know. It's not enough to go off of to say, oh, I'm hyped for Fair Games. Like, there is so many games on the surface right now that we need clarification on. We need to see more of. And I'm sorry if you're a PlayStation fan that you want another showcase to feel happy and to feel stable and comfortable. But we're not, listen, as people were DMing me about this, listen, you're not going to get another PS5 showcase right now. It's just not going to happen, okay? Not until next year. We might get some sort of announcement from Sony at the VGAs. That's it, okay? And don't expect any major announcements at the VGAs. I'm just warning you right now. You might get a couple stuff here and there, but nothing freaking major until 2024. 2024, which leads into my main topic of discussion right now, which we're going to talk about because this is very critical, man. I don't know if you guys realize this, which I was saying in Friday's stream. This is a very critical, pivotal moment for PlayStation and Xbox right now. We're moving into year 4. You get it? Year 4, 2024. Huge freaking year. I'm tired of freaking excuses. Now, if you're a fanboy, you should see the writing on the wall. You should see it. You guys know you guys know I love PlayStation. You guys know I care about Sony and I care about their games. But man, right is right, wrong is wrong, real is real, fake is fake. And all I can do is be real with you guys and let you guys know the real. Like I can just be critical about the weakness of PlayStation, and that's the multiplayer. We need that. If we get that, we get strong multiplayer output in 2024, that will be freaking huge because the COD is not going to stop. COD is not going anywhere. COD is coming out every freaking year. And once this deal goes through, it's going to take time for it to be added to Game Pass and for everybody to stop paying $70 or stop paying $100 for COD. But guess what, buddy? That belongs to Microsoft. Microsoft has a lot more power than ever before now. Is that what y'all want? Y'all want just one domination, one company to just rule everything? That's what's going to happen. Some of y'all are looking at me right now, but you see me, you see my eyes, you see what I'm saying? Microsoft is going to take over the entire, you know what? Let me tell y'all this. This is the truth. This is the ugly truth. At the rate that Microsoft is going right now, Microsoft is going to take over the entire gaming industry until somebody stop them. Nobody can stop them. I challenge you right now. I challenge you right now to super chat if you have a very interesting opinion. I challenge you right now. Who is going to stop Microsoft in the console business? Who is going to stop them? Who has enough money as Microsoft right now? You can't stop them. You can't. Sony cannot touch them. They can't. They can't touch Microsoft. You can't touch them. The amount of money, they got deep pockets. You can't touch them. The biggest problem will be for Microsoft is, I'll tell you what it is. The quality of the games. That's it. Management. That's it. But you can't stop them. Don't know if y'all realize that. You can't. Nobody can. I mean, the biggest deal in video game entertainment industry, which is the Activision Blizzard King. Yeah, they went through a lot of trouble to get this deal to go through. But I'm telling you, nobody can stop them. Who else who is the next victim? Who else in the industry they're gonna acquire? Is it Sega? Is it Ubisoft? Is it Take-Two? Who else are they gonna buy? And then what you do? How can you compete then? So you see what I'm saying? It's like they know they can't go toe for toe, blow for blow with Sony in terms of the quality of their games. So what Microsoft is doing is like, okay, all right, well, we can't beat you quality for quality, right? Or we can't touch you when it comes to single player. We know where it can hurt Sony at. We're going to try to take away every single partnered studio or publisher that they're working with. All right. That adds a lot of value to PlayStation. See why Sony is crying. Jim Ryan was crying about Activision, rightfully so, over one freaking game. Because Sony need that Call of Duty money. Because they have nothing. That's why I was trying to get y'all to understand on Friday, but everybody just want to attack me, right? They have nothing. If Sony had something, I wanted to believe. Oh, believe me. I wanted to believe that Jim Ryan got something cooking behind the scenes that is as big as Call of Duty or something like that. Because if they really had something big in development, they'd be like, go ahead, take COD. We don't care. But no, they don't. So it's like, man, we got to pull out all the stops right now. We got to stop Microsoft. We have to stop them because we can't allow them to get COD. And rightfully so. They don't have anything. And it's sad. We don't want COD. Man, I was playing MW3 and I was just like, same old same. The game feels a lot more faster, more fluid, same old maps, same old mechanics, nothing different. COD is COD. COD will always be a staple of gaming. It will always be a giant of gaming in terms of shooters. Like, it is not going anywhere, right? So it's like, okay, if you are Sony right now, you got to pivot. You have to find a way to pivot. You have to find a way to, like Jim Ryan said, like, man, I don't want we don't want Microsoft to sabotage us in terms of Call of Duty and then people leave PlayStation to go to Xbox. Is that what you want to happen? Whether or not the quality of which Phil Spencer have already said, like the quality of Call of Duty is going to remain the same as it is on Xbox. So the quality are going to be the same. Quality is not going to change, right? DLC, day one content, none of that is going to change. Phil already said that, which is great, right? But Jim was worried about being sabotaged in terms of the quality of Call of Duty and people jump into Xbox. But what do you think is going to happen when there ain't no solid multiplayer games? I mean, what do you think is going to happen? Somebody's going to buy a PC. Somebody's going to buy an Xbox. Sorry. And that's the reason why you see a lot of people have multiple consoles. They have an Xbox because there's certain games that Xbox offer in them, whether it's third-party Game Pass games or multiplayer. Some people still play Gears. Some people still play Halo, right? Or some people, there's certain multiplayer games, not AA multiplayer stuff that people like on Xbox or people like on PC, right? That is under the Microsoft umbrella that they play. And I've seen this a lot of times, and especially at the beginning of this generation. Oh, yeah, PlayStation. Yeah, I buy PlayStation just for the single player stuff and for Call of Duty. That's it.
It's over 9,000.
Right? Majority of people that you ask why you buy a PlayStation, for the single player games. Really? That's it? Yeah, for the single player. That is sad. That is sad. Oh, yeah, and I buy it for Call of Duty. That's a third-party freaking game. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand this whole time. But y'all just coming after me because y'all don't want to hear that. But it's the truth. Thank you for calling GameStop. Okay, I'm stuck between a PS5 and a Series X. What you like to play? Man, I like to play multiplayer games. I like to play single-player games. I like to play racing games. Man, you name it. Strategic type of games, you name it. Oh, man. Well, Sony is known for their single player stuff. You're going to get higher quality single player games on PlayStation than you do on Xbox. And do you believe in buying your games physical or do you believe in digital? Oh, digital. Oh, okay. Game Pass. And, you're going to get single player stuff, but they're probably not going to be on the level of Sony in terms of characters and worlds and graphics and all that. Right. So all around, hey, you know what? I'll sell you an Xbox. Now, if you want the higher quality single player experiences, do you have a controller preference? Not really. Okay, well, if you don't have a controller preference, then that's fine. Then I'll sell you an Xbox, right? Because for some people, the single player is just not enough. Now, granted, some people just don't care. Some people are just diehard PlayStation fans, so they're gonna go with the PS5, generally, right, over an Xbox. But if you're a multiplayer gamer, you gotta have a PC. You gotta have an Xbox or something like that. I mean, I'm just being real with you guys. That's the reality. There's nothing on PlayStation right now that screams multiplayer, first party multiplayer. Wow. This is why I say I miss the PS3 generation. And a lot of people were coming after me about why do you miss the PS3 generation? I explained it into full capacity 2 streams ago. There were more multiplayer games on PS3 than any other generation. Like I some of the best multiplayer games of all time. And it's like, does Sony even realize the games that they do have? The legendary IPs that they do have? Man, I would be so happy. I would be the happiest gamer right now. I'm speaking from my heart right now. If Sony come out and say, you know what? 2024 is a big year for us. We want to bring back SOCOM. We're going to remake SOCOM. We're going to reboot SOCOM. Man, I would be so freaking happy. We're going to reboot Resistance. We're going to instead of saying these games are not going to sell well, right? Don't say that. Don't say they're not going to sell well. I don't know why the heck you're not remaking these games or rebooting these games. This is a new generation. I'm of the past. I'm old. I should be put on a trophy shelf somewhere or put on I don't know, wherever you want to put me at. I'm old. I'm from the past. I'm from way back when. All right. Like, these companies don't care about the older guys like me. They care about the new generation. So Sony, if you're watching this, I'm trying to be as honest and speak from my heart as a PlayStation fan as much as I can. And this is the truth from my heart. This is the last thing I'm going to say. We're going to bleed into the topics, but I have to get this off my chest. And a lot of you guys will agree with me on this. Man, oh man, oh man. If Sony can just wake up in the multiplayer department, come out next year with a strong PS5 showcase, and reveal SOCOM, reveal Killzone, reveal Resistance, right? Just those 3 IPs alone. I don't even need to keep going. Just those 3 alone. We're remaking these games. We're upgrading the servers. Oh, I'll be so happy. Oh man. A lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. Man, I will be so freaking happy because I know, well, dang. I know I'm going to be on my PS5 more than ever now. You know how fun SOCOM was even on PS2? Do y'all remember how fun SOCOM was on PS3? Resistance, Killzone. What? Every PlayStation fans know this. Come on, somebody. I can't be the only one. Right? Uncharted 4 multiplayer. Wow. So much fun. Say what you want to say about the multiplayer and the balance of the gameplay and how they structured it, but I think it was great. Right? It was something to do. Right? Am I saying Uncharted 4 multiplayer was COD level? Heck no. Heck no. Now, Killzone being redone and being done the right. Oh, man. Can you imagine 4K 120? 4K 120? That butter with VRR? That type of butter? Man, y'all stop. Y'all joking. Y'all joking around. What? That will be huge. Huge. Y'all know the butter I'm talking about. You know that's butter. A brand new Killzone. Brand new. Reboot. Built from the ground up. For PS5. Boots on the ground Killzone. What? Oh, man, bro. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Is Sony going to do that? Probably not. It's not going to happen. SOCOM, what? Oh, man, I will go crazy for SOCOM right now. I will go crazy for it. Is it going to happen? Probably not. Resistance, they keep teasing Resistance. Is that going to happen? Probably not. Are we going to get back to Warhawk? Never. That's probably never. That's far from their mind. Bring these IPs back. We have a brand new generation, Sony. A brand new generation of gamers. Forget about me. Bring those IPs back one last time. And see how much they sell. Because we're in a generation. We're in an era where people want multiplayer more than ever. People crave multiplayer more than ever. Right? This is a brand new generation. Don't sit here and tell me, oh, it's not going to sell well. We looked at the past number. That's in the past. Look at the future. New generation. What do you want? You want Epic to keep winning with Fortnite? You want Activision to keep winning with COD? Well, Microsoft now. Might as well put Microsoft over that. Apex? Do you want Apex to keep shining? Maybe because y'all still making a little money here and there, royalties here and there, whatever the case may be here and there off of it. But having your own stuff, man, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Having your own stuff, building your own stuff from the ground up is what matters at the end of the day. Period. End of story. And that's all I'm saying. Sony have some of the best freaking studios in the freaking world. Is The Getaway gonna give GTA 6 or give GTA a run for its money? No. But this show is nice for PlayStation fans to have their own GTA. Prime example. Is Killzone gonna somehow erase COD? No. Not gonna happen. But Killzone can sure be a freaking distraction. If done well, it could be a huge distraction to the point where people are like, I can play Call of Duty in Game Pass, so I don't have to buy the game. Yeah, dog. So, I just love Killzone. It's just refreshing. It's a nice reboot, dog. So, I'm just gonna be playing Killzone more this time. COD, no. I'm tired of the same old. It's all about changing the mindset. That's literally all it is. Changing the mindset of people. Like, give people something to think about. Something to do different. Right? You reboot Killzone and then you do it in the right way. You know what I mean? Change up the mechanics. Make it fresh. Rejuvenate the game. You know what I'm saying? The PS5 is more than capable of doing 4K 60 or 4K 120. Right? Or, I don't know. Dynamic 4K 120. Oh my God. I can just imagine it right now. Resistance. I can just imagine it. SOCOM. Man, yo, listen. I know I said this is it, but I can't stop talking. Can't stop talking because this is how passionate I get about this stuff. Man, if Sony buckle down, go in their back catalog of games that they have and literally remake or reboot. Forget about remaking. Reboot these games, these multiplayer games. Oh, man. I'm telling you, that will make Microsoft look and be like, okay, Sony. You know what I'm saying? Now Sony's bringing the fight to them. right? Because now they have all these first party stuff. And listen, how long are you going to be able to ride on COD? When that 10 years is up, right? 10 years from now, when that 10 years is up, what are you going to do? Well, what are you going to do 10 years from now? You're going to keep renewing and renewing and renewing? You're going to keep doing a renewal every single time? Or are you going to create something within 10 years? I feel like me per se, my opinion is Sony can make something strong and compelling enough. Reboot these titles. You have Preservation Studios, right? That can, somehow bring these older multiplayer games back to life. You got servers. You have better technology than you had back in the PS3 generation, back in the PS4 generation. Technology is increasing every year. So I don't want to hear no excuses, right? Come out with these reboots. They're probably not going to cost as much money as something brand new to make, right? Here's the sidetracker. You come out with these 3 games over the course of the next 3, 4, 5 years, right? And then that gives you time, Sony, if you're watching this, that gives you time to work on something brand new, to shake up the gaming industry. Did y'all hear about that new Sony IP from XYZ first party studio? Man, this is going to give COD a run for its money. That's what we thought we were going to get from Deviation Games. Don't know if you guys remember that. Some of y'all probably brush it under the rug now that the game got canceled. Remember that Quad A multiplayer game from some of the developers of COD that is supposed to be genre defining, right? I was so freaking excited for that. What ended up happening? Got canceled. All I'm saying is this. You have the multiplayer games. You have some of the best back catalog of games of all times. Do something with it. Do something with it. Give yourself the amount of time you need. I don't give a doggone if this game takes 10 years to develop. Invest the money. Invest the time. Do it right. Hold back on the greed. And be more player focused. That's all I want to see from this next leader for PlayStation. Whoever this next leader is going to be, I don't give a doggone who it is. I want to see this next leader that replaces Jim Ryan to be player focused, player centered. Marlon, what are you talking about? PlayStation fans focus. Because I felt like there was a disconnect between PlayStation fans and Jim Ryan. A lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. So don't act like, I don't know what he's talking about. Huge disconnect. Sony just don't communicate enough. Jim, you see Jim on Twitter? You see Jim talking as much as Phil Spencer is? No, of course not. No. And that's what I'm saying. It has always, anybody that is a Sony fan knows they lack in the communication department. Like they don't talk to us enough. So all we have is just breadcrumbs. All we have is the crumbs. And we have to go off of the crumbs. Like we just don't have enough to go off of as PlayStation fans. Most of the times as PlayStation fans, we feel deserted. Like we don't know what the heck is going on. Sony's giving us what they're giving us and it was like, okay, well, we're not asking for this, but this is what we're asking for. At the beginning of this generation, what everybody was asking for, backwards compatibility. Because we got lied to, right? In terms of backwards compatibility. Oh yeah, dog. You remember the lies? Yeah. We're getting full backwards compatibility on PS5. The lying freaking rumors. All the freaking lies, right? Oh yeah, dog. We're getting full backwards compatibility. PS4, PS3, PS2, PS1, PS Vita, PSP. Lies. Freaking lies. Right? And I was like, man, if that's true, man, the PS5 is going to be the ultimate machine. Did we get that? No. So all I'm saying is this. In my closing on this situation, Sony is always going to be okay. They're always going to be okay. Because Sony is a publisher that plays it close to the chest. They play it close to the chest. They just like keeping a football, like a running back or a fullback or whatever. quarterback trying to run the ball. You got to keep the ball close. And Sony knows how to play it safe. They know, like Jim Ryan said, hey, you know what? We're going to invest more in the first party because that's their strength. You see what I'm saying? Is their first party. So investing in your first party more than ever, you can't go wrong with that because the games are going to look better and they're going to play better, right? All I'm saying is this. Sony, you know what you got to do. We know that you're far from out of the business. We know that you're going to be fine, right? We know that you're safe. You're safe. You at least safe. But Microsoft is a whole different animal, right? Microsoft is going to give you a run for your money, right? Because they have it all now. They have more studios than you can shake a stick at, right? Microsoft ain't going nowhere right now, right? I know Phil said, like, listen, if they don't grow outside of the console business, then that's going to be it for them. But do you really think, I sit down and I think about that statement. Do you really think that with everything that they're trying to do right, they're making power moves right now. So do you think that ultimately they're just going to be up and gone? Nah, it's going to be a while before something like that. I mean, it's going to take time for them to grow past consoles, grow into mobile, grow into the cloud, things of that nature, even more than ever, right? But in terms of the console business, they ain't going nowhere, right? They've been hanging out with us all this time. Sony, on the other hand, okay, even if Sony don't give us no multiplayer games, right? They just say, hey, you know what? Nah, we ain't bringing back SOCOM. We ain't bringing back Killzone. We ain't bringing back Resistance. We're done, right? We're not doing no multiplayer stuff besides what we know about, besides the live service stuff, right? And I'm telling you, maybe half of those live service games are going to be trash, or they might not be that good, right? And then maybe the other 5 or 3 or 4 you guys might like, right? But is that enough? Well, it'd be enough for Sony, and Sony is going to be fine regardless, right? Because they got their single player and they got their worldwide partners, AA, AAA. They're constantly investing in other, new studios and this and that, right? So Sony's going to be fine. Is fine good enough? Is playing it safe good enough? I'm going to leave for that. I'm going to leave that on y'all to decide that. You guys are the fans. If anybody don't like what I have to say, please donate and tell me otherwise. You don't think that this offers value for PlayStation fans on what I just said? Please tell me otherwise. Challenge me. Okay? All right. So that's that. All right. So we have a host of member comments plus donations. So let's get those out the way, and then we're going to move on to the main topic. So we have Luis Gonzalez for the 28 months. Thank you so much for being a member, for supporting our community. It says, I wish, but they only make everything that got a formulated milk. It like Last of Us, Horizon, etc. Those games you mentioned that will be overkill. I wish. Yeah, I mean, it's the truth, man. But I get what you're saying. They're gonna stick to their own formula that works, that they think that will work. But my thing is this, bro. You got a new generation of gamers. New generation. There's a lot of gamers out there that don't know. These new generation of people, teenagers and young adults, like, they don't know about Killzone. They don't know about Resistance. They don't know about Warhawk. They don't know about Motorstorm. They don't know about SOCOM. They don't know about MAG. You see what I'm saying? Like, they don't know about those games. Bring them back and they will sell. I'm done. I can't stress this anymore. I'm done. I don't know how much more to spell it out for them, but bring those games back. Don't worry. Wait. What was the saying that we always used to hear? Oh, Sony is a risk taker. They like to take a lot of risks. Well, take a risk on those games. Bring them back and watch them shine. OG Gaming with the 19 months says, actually, I think SOCOM would be a larger distraction to COD. The title was solid when it was out. Facts. Bro, we got a whole new generation now. A whole new generation of gamers. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Thank you for the $5, Anonymous. Says Marlon, I think Sony is cooking secretly and we all don't know it. I hope so. I hope so. How much Take-Two is worth again? Sony will put time exclusive for GTA 6, probably. Listen, is GTA 6 enough? No, it's not. Because GTA 6 is not exclusive to Sony. GTA 6 is not a first-party game. Honestly, GTA 6 is going to be probably the biggest game of this entire generation for a long time. Sony does not have the money to keep GTA 6 on PlayStation 5 long enough for it to have a huge impact. They just don't have that type of bread. This is not the PS2 generation. PS2 original Xbox generation. Things and times has changed. GTA 6 is going to be another massive money maker, right? There are going to be some time exclusivity stuff, but I don't feel like it's going to be long. I'll be surprised if it's a year. You know how much money you would have to spend to keep GTA 6 locked in for a whole year? A lot of freaking money. A lot. More money than you have in your account, right? So is GTA 6 going to be enough? I mean, in terms of units, Sony, if they, I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, if they're able to lock in at least 6 months to a year, that will be huge for PlayStation. Yes. But what happens when that runs out? What happens when that runs out? Then what? Then we go back to square one. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, temporarily, it is enough. Temporarily, it is enough. But long-term wise, nah, because it's not your IP. You know what I'm saying? It's not. That's what happens with time exclusivity. Like, just for that moment in time, you can beat your chest and be like, oh yeah, wonderful. Oh yeah, I'm King Kong. Yeah. Because now that's going to drive up a lot of hardware sales and get people to be invested in your ecosystem because, well, you got one of the biggest games of the generation locked to your freaking console, right? So it will be enough for that time period. Yes. But once it becomes available everywhere else, it's just kind of like, oh, okay, well, it is what it is, right? There's no incentives. So that's what I'm saying. Like, the Getaway could be a distraction for Sony, right? Is it going to touch GTA 6? Heck no. But it will at least give PlayStation fans something to be like, oh, shoot, you know, GTA 6 is dope. Or, man, I don't like GTA 6 like that, but, man, the Getaway is amazing. You see what I'm saying? Distractions, man. Like, it helps get people's mind off of certain things, man. It helps. I am telling you. Because I go through the same thing. If I'm distracted from something else, like, man, I ain't got to worry. Can you imagine taking a year off from COD? Man, and we ain't even got to play COD right now. Man, let's get on this SOCOM. You see what I'm saying? Like, for instance, majority of you guys that are members on this channel right now, Sony drops the factions too. Man, all of us, every last one of us that are members, yo, hop in the room, bro. Let's go. Y'all are members. Let's go. Let's play some SOCOM. Let's play, you know, let's play some Resistance. Let's play some Killzone. What? Oh, my God, man. Did y'all? Okay, hold on. I promise I'm finished. This is how passionate I am about this stuff. All right. Remember, a lot of you guys, OGs that were subbed to the channel 3 years ago. Let's have a discussion. We're having fun with this. Let's talk. Remember when Ghost of Tsushima came out? Remember when the director's cut came out? Remember when we were all sitting here? A lot of you guys don't know if y'all remember. All of us was in that gameplay stream. We was playing Ghost of Tsushima Legends, right? We was playing Legends for Ghost of Tsushima. Oh my God. We was talking on the mic. We was on stream. I was streaming for like 3+ hours. And I was talking to a lot of you guys live. We was joking around. We was having a good freaking time. Right? And I had to rub my eyes a little bit. Oh man, we're on PS5. Like this is happening on PS5. So much freaking fun. Come on, guys. I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one. So much fun. Ghost of Tsushima Legends was so much freaking fun. So much fun. Nah, some of y'all are quiet. Some of y'all don't remember what I'm talking about. Huh? How much fun did we have with Legends as plays? Lots of fun. Some of y'all can go back on the stream on my channel and see how much fun we were having. That's what I'm talking about. Is that hard? No, it's not hard. It's not. I want to be able to hold this controller in my hand for as long as I possibly can. All right, man, I'm tired of Spiderman. Oh, shoot, let's get on that SOCOM. Yo, Benjamin. Yo, Mark. Yo, Caleb. Yo, Clive. Let's get on. Yo, let's go. Let's get on that. Let's get on that PS5. Let's put down the controller from Ghost of Tsushima 2. Let's put down the controller from Death Stranding. Let's get into this Killzone, bro. Let's get on. Yo, listen, man. Back in the day, this is why I still have love for Xbox, because when I was much younger and I had all the time in the world, man, I used to call up my cousin. Cousin, if you're watching this, love you. Yo, listen, bro. After work, Gridlock, 3 rounds, and then we're gonna do a mixture of Gridlock, 3 rounds. We're gonna do Canals, 3 rounds. We're also gonna be doing Gridlock, Canals, and Clock Tower. Those were the 3 good maps back in the day, or some of my favorite from Gears: Gridlock, Clock Tower, and Canals. And bro, every time I would get off work, look, yo, let's get on them. Let's get on live, bro. Let's get on live. We used to call it live, Xbox Live. We used to get on live, bro. Get on live. And me and my cousin, we would be playing everybody, wrecking everybody in Gears. You know what I'm saying? Those were the good old freaking days. That's what I want from Sony. I want that. I need that. I'm craving that. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I still love Xbox. That's why I'm hard on Xbox, because I want them to go back to how they were back in the Xbox 360. Just like we're talking about Sony right now with PS3. That's what I want. Gridlock, 3 rounds, 2-minute duration, 3-minute duration. Let's have some fun. Let's let it rip. What? Man, y'all, some of y'all sleeping. Some of y'all don't even remember the good old days. It ain't the same no more. It ain't the same. Things that was from 10, 15 years ago. Long time ago. It ain't the same no more. Used to call up my cousin. Call up whoever. Yo, man. Yo, you want to get on some Gears? That was when Gears was Gears. You want to get on some Halo 3? That was when Halo was Halo. Halo 2. Halo 3. What? Reach. What? Stop playing. The good old days. Man, let's get on that Warhawk, bro. Let's play 3 matches of Warhawk. Let's go. Get your earbuds in. Let's go. What? Let's get on Motors. Man, y'all playing. Let me get to the topics, man. Y'all. Man. Yo. Man, listen. Just talking about that alone makes me want to go get my 360. Go get my 360. What? Y'all tripping. The good old days. That's what I'm fighting for. That's why I'm critical on Sony. That's why I'm critical on Microsoft, because I want us to get back to those good old days. Good old days. I can hit some of y'all up and be like, yo, man, let's get on this. Let's get on that. Let's do this. Let's do that. It's just not the same. It's the same old COD every year. COD every year. COD every. Ain't y'all tired of COD? But we don't have no choice. We got to play COD. We ain't got no choice. So we have to play COD. We got to play what we're given. COD ain't going nowhere because it makes billions of dollars every freaking year because we keep buying it. We don't have a choice. What else we going to play? We don't have no choice. The only choice we have is not to play it. Can't you just go a year without not playing COD because everybody in your family, all your peers, everybody is on COD. You don't have no choice. Some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You can't resist COD. You can't. You can sit here just like that chick that you'll talk about or whatever, saying, yeah, man, she this, man, she that. Oh, man, she cheated on me. Oh, man, this. But, man, it's just something about her, man. I can't get enough of her. I got to go back. You just keep going back. You just keep going back. Because you can't get enough. You just keep going back. As much as you try to block her out of your head and, oh, man, this and you can't resist. You can't resist. You just got to keep going back. Oh, man, she did this in the past. But you know what? I'll forgive her. We'll work it out. I just can't get enough of her. It's the same thing with COD. COD is just that girl that no matter how far you run, you got to come back. It's like a magnet just pulling you in. COD is like, come here. You know what I mean? Just get over here. Like, no matter how much you run, you can run in all, you could be like Scooby-Doo, scared of a ghost, running in 4 different freaking directions, running out of your freaking mind. You always come back to the grid. And no matter how much we talk about COD, oh man, it's the same thing. It's the same copy and paste. Every single year, it's the same exact game. Nothing fundamentally changed. It's the same thing. Same old maps, same old mechanics, same old shooting mechanics, same thing over and over and over again. And we keep going back to it because we don't have a choice. There's nothing else. Some of y'all are tired of Apex. Some of y'all are tired of freaking Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need something new. But do we have anything else? No, we don't have a choice. That's how we connect. That's how we vibe with our siblings or whoever the case may be. Right? Come on, man. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all scared to talk up. But it's the facts. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. That's what I was trying to get y'all to have resonated in your head on Friday. That's why I was trying to get y'all to, we need to go back to that time frame because that was when gaming was at its peak. Man, I can't wait to get off work. Why you can't get, man, me and my cousin, we getting on that Gears tonight. Hey, you want to, man, I used to write down my gamer tag on a piece of paper to give to people. Yo, add me on Xbox. When we go home, man, listen, that's one thing I will forever say. Live was it for me. PS3 online was, wasn't that great. PS3 online wasn't that great. As much as Xbox Live, give Microsoft their flowers. Man. I'm just trying to hold back the tears right now. Yo. This is why I say multiplayer is very important because I've met so many friends because of Xbox Live. I was cool with so many people, met so many people in real life because of Xbox Live. Man, add me, bro. Let's get on that Gears, bro. You know what I mean? Man, yo, Gears 3, Gears 2. What? Come on, man. Y'all know what I'm... Gears... God, man. God. Gears 3? Huh? Oh, my God, man. Halo 3? What? So much freaking fun. Y'all remember that headset? Man, Microsoft cheaps out. You know what? Some of y'all don't remember the good old days, man. Remember when we bought 360s back in the day and they used to bundle headsets with the 360? Remember that? Remember that little telemarketer? I used to call it telemarketer or debt collector freaking headset. Remember that 360 headset? I still have mine. Bro, I went through so many of them things. Them things were so freaking cheaply made. It just had that thin piece of wire and you could turn it up. What? I went through so many of those. I had the Xbox 360 Elite. I had the regular 360. I had the 360 Arcade. What? Are you kidding me? My guys, my girls, when they bundle that headset, yo, get on Gears, bro. Come on, man. Can you hear me? And I had to plug it out, plug it back in, turn off the mic, turn it back on and on. Can you hear me? Bro, get on Gears, bro. Yo, I got the room, bro. Yo, gridlock, bro. Come on, let's go. We got the gridlock ready to go. We got gridlock. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? We're playing 3 rounds, bro. 3 rounds. 3-minute duration, bro. Let's get on. Mansion. Oh, my God. What the Y'all remember Mansion in Gears? Yo. Oh my God. What? Those were the maps. Me and my cousin, those were the maps. We had people from work, my boss. Those were the maps. Mansion. What? Crazy. So much freaking Mansion. Gridlock. Canals. Clock Tower. What? Y'all tripping. I want to go back to those days of gaming. So much freaking fun. Man, we was out here. Man, we was destroying. Bro, what? Those were the good old days, man. 10 years ago, 12, 15 years ago. Man, that's the type of Microsoft and Sony we want. I don't know about y'all, but you see how excited I'm getting because my mind is going backwards. I'm thinking about how good it was. What the heck are we doing now? We getting remakes, remaster. We getting games that we don't even ask for. What are we doing? It's not hard to replicate the formula. So much freaking fun. Man, I met so many people online. So many. Cool with so many. Oh, man, I live over here. Oh, man, I don't live far from there. Oh, man, meet me over here. Let's have coffee. Oh, man, meet me. Yo, nice to meet you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that was when it was good. Now it's trash. Now it's just not the same no more. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, man. And that's what hurts me the most is that people don't remember nostalgia. Like, you don't remember the good old freaking days, right? When Xbox used to be Xbox. Even the original Xbox. What? Oh, my God. When Xbox Live was Xbox Live with 360, with the original Xbox. Oh, man. Now we got Game Pass now. And that's okay. That's fine. But, man, Gears to me is not the same after 4 and 5. 4 and 5, But 3, 2, and 1, yes, sir. Gears 6, y'all better reboot the franchise and bring back what makes Gears. Same thing with Halo. After 3, they should have stopped. Right? Reach was good, but come on, those good old days, man. Oh, man. Man, not Gears. Halo, y'all remember Halo 3? Oh, man, Master Chief. Yo, bro, Master Chief is like, what? Oh, let's go, bro. Let's freaking go. Yo, man, that bubble shield in Halo 3. Oh, my God. Chief just, boom. Y'all don't remember that, bro. The bubble shield. Y'all don't remember. Man, some of y'all, I don't remember stuff like that. That, man, Halo 3 was the joint. Nah. Yeah, now y'all don't remember that. Nah, all y'all talking about is Call of Duty now. Listen, man. We got to get back to we got to get back to that level of fun. I know I'm not crazy. Some of y'all probably watching me today thinking Marlon is crazy. Yeah, I am crazy. But man, I miss those days. Sony, if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Because, man, 2008, 2007, 2006. Yeah, Marlon, get to the topics, bro. I can't control myself right now because I miss that. I miss that, and I will forever. This is why I still have my 360. I still have my original Xbox. I got my Xbox One. I got my One X. You know, like, but you know, it's just we're probably never gonna get back that Xbox Live type of flavor. Sony, we probably never gonna get back. You know, but it is what it is, man. We tried. I tried. I tried to spread awareness for you guys. I try to be the mouthpiece for you guys because I know a lot of y'all in the comments are like, man, I remember what Marlon is talking about. And every single time, One thing I can say about this community that we have built over almost 10 years now is that you guys love nostalgia. You guys love nostalgia. I don't even have to look at the comments right now, which I'm looking right in the lens. I'm not even looking at the comments. But I guarantee you a lot of y'all in the comments will be like, man, you remember this game? You remember that game? This nostalgia. And it's like, how can Sony abandon that? How can Sony not look at the chat? How can Sony and Microsoft not pay attention? Phil talk about commentary guys like me. Look at the chat. See what people are talking about, what people want. Nah. OG Gaming, thank you for the $10. Says, bruh, good old days are gone. Don't say that, bro. Don't say that. Most of these people are fanboys, not gamers, period. It is sad. It is so freaking sad. Aaron, thank you for the $10. God bless you. Hey, Marlon, what's good, man? If we can get some old school games back and we can get a party together, Killzone, SOCOM, Resistance, fun, that is gaming, just like I played Gears for hours. Good old days. That's what I'm saying. Some of y'all remember what I'm saying. Some of these fanboys don't know what I'm talking about, but this is the reality. What? Killzone? Oh my God. Killzone 3 on PS3 was fire. What? Man, some of y'all don't even remember Warhawk. Warhawk was so much freaking fun. So much fun. You know, it's like, man, I'm sitting here. I've been talking for an hour and change, talking about the old days, talking about what I need to see from PlayStation and Microsoft. I know they can do it. Come on. It's not hard. Like, am I saying that, you know, some of the stuff that we have gotten this generation is terrible? No. I enjoyed Ratchet. I finished Ratchet and Clank. I finished Demon Souls. I finished Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2018. Like, those games are good. Ghost of Tsushima. I finished Ghost of Tsushima. Right? Come on. I finished Iki Island. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I finished Horizon Forbidden West on stream. Come on. You know what I mean? It's just, God, come on, man. You know what I mean? Those games are good, but we got to get back to the formula, man. We got to get back to the good old formula, the formula that worked. Because it's like, those Xbox 360, I can't stop talking about, I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry. I know we got to get to the topics, but I can't help myself right now. I can't. And Sony, if you're watching this, come on, man. Like, man, I just don't get it. Like, the formula that was working so well back in the day. Huh? Come on, Sony. I know you can do it. I know you can. Even though it was a single player experience, I missed the Order 1886. Because of me, a lot of y'all revisited the Order 1886 and bought the freaking game. That's what I said about Sony in the past, was that their single player games to this day, whether it's Last of Us or Killzone, whatever game, Uncharted 4, you go back and you look at those games and you're just like, oh my God, the polish, the level of care that goes into those games. It's like, wow, it's the bar is like over the top. And it's just like, wow. But you look at the older Microsoft games and you're just like, man, Gears 1, Gears 2, Gears 3, the passion was there. Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, the passion was there. What? Man, this ain't passion now. This is just, let's rush to get these games out. Oh, yeah, Booty, what's going on? Yeah, Big Phil, we're here. Yeah, let's hurry up and get this game out. Nah, don't. You know, people call it the Game Pass effect. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, let's hurry up and get this game. Now we just rushing games now. Now we're just putting them out there just for monetary sake. There's no passion. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. No freaking passion. The passion is gone through the door. Now we rushing to get stuff out. Nah, it will be a good game eventually. Excuse me? Look, case in point, prime example, always being that prime example for Microsoft. Look at Redfall. Redfall should have never happened the way it did in the first place. Redfall right now is shining more than ever right now. It's just the definitive way. This update, they changed so much stuff. Right? There's still some things I don't like, but man, I was having a decent time playing it. It was butter. It was a smooth 60. We played it on stream on Friday. It was decent. That's how Redfall should have launched in the first place. Act like you care. Stop rushing games and putting games out. Unfinished garbage. And then you make a fool out of yourself. And then people are sitting there like, what is this? What is this garbage? You know, oh, nah, it will be a good game eventually. No, it should be a good game out the gate with minor updates to fix certain bugs and glitches, not no overhaul. The Redfall is an overhaul improvement. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Stop rushing games and go back to the good old formula. You can't go wrong with the good old formula. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right. All right. Let's talk about PlayStation. Now, hopefully, I somehow able to tap in your minds and in your hearts to give y'all some type of hope for PlayStation, give y'all some type of hope for Xbox, and bringing you guys back down memory lane. Because honestly, that's what gaming is missing right now. Gaming is just toxic and just very bad. It's not like it used to be. You know, people are fighting over consoles, fanboys, console war nonsense. And it's not about the games, you know what I mean? And it's just like, if you say too much about their favorite piece of plastic, they get mad. They come after you. Oh, you this. Oh, you that. It's just not, that's not what gaming is about, bro. Back in the day, we were able to give our opinions on things and be like, you know what? Here is where I think you're right. Or here's where I think you're wrong. Oh, okay, well, fine. But now it's just toxic. It's just different now. It's just not the same. It's just no substance. It's just trash. So there you go, man. Let's get to the topic, man, of discussion here. So don't know if you guys know this. 2024 should be a huge year for Sony, considering that they lack a lot of huge first-party presence in 2023. We're 3 years in. 2024 is going to be the fourth year in the generation. And it's going to be 30 years. Congratulations, Sony. It's going to be 30 years in 2024 since Sony shipped their first system in 94, December of 90. It's going to be 30 years next year. Sony, if you're watching this, we know the games are coming in terms of what we know is in development versus LinkedIn profile, versus on X, versus everywhere else where we get in for job listing posts and from developers. But you need to do something for your 30th anniversary. Jim was one of those guys that's been there since day one. So Jim, you know what I'm talking about. 30 years in 2024 needs to be huge. 30 years you need to bring back the PlayStation formula that worked so great in the PS2, PS1, and PS3 generation. PS4, but those three generations I felt like was the icing on the cake, whether it's back catalog of games that people are craving for, whether it's reboots, remasters, remakes, whatever the case may be, the IPs that people really care about. A stronger multiplayer footing than ever before is what is needed, because you're pushing 30 years. Don't even know if some of y'all even realize that. 30 years of PlayStation in 2024. 2024 needs to be a solid output of first-party games. Now, off the top, obviously, Ghost of Tsushima 2. Don't know if it's coming out next year, but that could be a possibility. Last of Us Part 2 remaster. Well, I'm not going to tell you guys what to do with your money, but there's that game, right? Obviously, Phantom Blade Zero coming out next year. Helldivers 2, maybe not enough in terms of multiplayer. Obviously, Death Stranding 2, right? 2024, possibly. Fair Games, hopefully 2024 sticks to that. Obviously, big new announcements from PlayStation, huge new announcements. All these IPs that Herman Hulst talked about from 3 years ago, 4 years ago, that is generally in development, right? From that time frame, and we could be seeing a lot of those games, new IPs, because remember back in the day, I think this was 2021, where he said they had 25 games for PS5. Okay, half of them are remasters and remakes, and then the rest of them are basically reiterations of what we have already played and know of. And on top of that, we also have new IPs, and obviously that 25 has grown in probably double by now. Right? I mean, Naughty Dog obviously got bigger in terms of studio. Insomniac has gotten bigger. A lot of their first party studios have gotten bigger. Housemarque has expanded with a new studio. They're doing other things, new things. They're working on something. We know Sucker Punch. I know some of you guys miss Infamous. I think there's an anniversary coming up for Infamous as well. Come on, guys. Come on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Wake up. The huge year. Sly Cooper, huge year, 2024. You have to do something huge. Bring everybody to freaking together. You see what I'm saying? And keep them happy. Keep them sticking to this platform. What else do we have on the list here? In terms of the multiplayer stuff, there's so much stuff that could be explored in 2024. So yeah, Sony is going to have a huge, probably out of all the years since the PS5 has been in existence, 2024 is shaping up to be one of the best years for PlayStation. I mean, it's their 30th anniversary. I do know that they're probably going to have something huge up their sleeves for 2024, because Microsoft ain't playing around. You got Hellblade 2. Hellblade 2 alone is going to be a huge splash for Microsoft, right? Now, obviously, Fable is not coming out in 2024. We don't know if Everwild is going to drop. Avowed seemed like it needs a little bit of work, so we don't know what's going on there. Stalker 2, again, come on. Stalker 2 is supposed to be coming out next year. Like, Microsoft have some games that they're going to be dropping next year. I'm not saying Perfect Dark is coming out next year. I'm not saying that State of Decay 3. A lot of their bigger colossal titles like Gear 6, early in development, Killer Instinct, who knows? We don't know at this point. The Marcus Phoenix collection. Come on. Well, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? We've been hearing rumors about this Marcus Phoenix collection being dipped and baked into Unreal Engine 5 and supposedly making a return. Come on, somebody. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So there's a lot of things on the Microsoft side. I know there's a few games that I'm forgetting about, but 2024 and 2025, huge years for Microsoft and Sony. And I just really hope that gaming can get better and it can kind of give us a little bit of nostalgia from the good old days, 2008, 7, 6, 5, 8 and 9, all of that and upwards, 10, all of that and upwards. Like, ball is in your court, because there's so many games that's currently in development. Wolfenstein 3, Indiana Jones. Come on, help me. Don't be quiet today. Come on, guys. Indiana Jones, right? Wolfenstein 3, Perfect Dark, State of Decay 3, Everwild, Fable, Avowed. Come on, somebody. Hellblade 2. That's 8. Freaking Clock Tower. 9. What? Gear 6. 10. You see how many games? We're not even done yet. There's so many freaking games. So we know the games are coming. But at the same time, it's like, it's just always something missing, right? There's always something missing. And I really hope that we get that in 2024. 30th anniversary for Sony going into 2024. And I think it should be a really, really icing on the cake for them, listening to their fan bases and really execute on what we want as PlayStation fans and what we want as gamers. That's it. All right. Now, diving into our next story here. I know you guys don't want to hear this, but this is the reality, okay? So obviously we have The Last of Us, right? Remaster, remake. It's not a remake. It's a remaster, right? And they want to give it that PlayStation 5 flavor, okay? Just like what they did with The Last of Us remake, right? They gave it that PlayStation 5 flavor. You know, the visuals, the higher frame rate, maybe a couple of costumes here and there that's being added. Maybe that's around all we're going to get. Now, it would have been nice to give us Last of Us remastered bundled with Factions 2. Is that going to happen? No, it's not going to happen. But I'll happily pay $70 for that. I'll happily pay $70 for Factions 2. Now, that's how you re-release a game. You give us Last of Us 2 with the upgraded visuals, with the Last of Us remake effect. Everything that the Last of Us remake did, upgrading the graphics even further, higher frame rate, VRR, all of this stuff, and then bundle Factions 2 with The Last of Us Part 2. Now, that's a great formula to be reckoned with. You're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting Factions 2, which gives us that multiplayer crave that we really do deserve. And then this new generation that is supposedly new to The Last of Us Part 2 or The Last of Us universe, they can dig into that with higher resolution, higher frame rates, higher visuals, you know, better looking character models, which the character models in Last of Us 2, how much more better can you get than what we have gotten so far? I'll pay $70 for that. All right. Now, so here's the thing. So there seemed like there's some evidence of, we've been hearing so many things about Last of Us Part 2 coming to light. We had a dev on LinkedIn. We had one of the composers, basically, so it's probably going to get revealed sometime next year or maybe at the next PS5 showcase. Also, in terms of The Last of Us Part 2, it's possibly heading to PlayStation Plus. So it's possibly heading to PlayStation Plus. So it says right here, a PlayStation Store ad has led speculations that The Last of Us Part 2 will be heading to PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium in the near future. The ad shows Horizon Forbidden West Hogwarts Legacy and Last of Us Part 2 with Naughty Dog title, obviously being the outliner. So it seems as though, based off this ad, that The Last of Us Part 2 could be added to PlayStation Plus. We don't know when. Obviously, Hogwarts Legacy and Horizon Forbidden West as well. So y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. Also, we wanted to highlight a couple things as well. So yeah, I think Sony is going to be pushing a lot of remakes and remaster in 2024. Lots of announcements. Obviously, the Horizon Zero Dawn remake / remaster, that might get announced next year as well. So as much as I'm not a fan of remasters and remakes of things that we don't want, do we have a choice? No, we don't. All we can do is raise our concerns. Okay, so there's that. Thank you so much, my man, Geek the Sneak. Thank you for being a member for 7 months. Says, hey, yo, Marlon, what's up? What's up? Hey, yo. Let's go. All right. Spiderman. All right, so let's talk about Spider-Man 2. All right, so Spider-Man 2, this is the headliner for Sony this year. Let's put a timestamp on Spider-Man 2. In about 10 days, in about 3 days, you guys will be able to preload the game. And this is obviously the biggest holiday game of the year for PlayStation. They know it. I know it. Everybody knows it, right? And so this game is going to be huge for them. It's going to put up a lot of numbers for them. It's probably going to outdo God of War Ragnarok. Not probably. It will outdo God of War Ragnarok. It's just going to be a huge game. Say what you want to say. Oh, it's a PS4 DLC. It's this, it's that. It's going to be a fantastic game for Sony. This holiday season, they're going to be selling a lot of PS5s because of Spider-Man 2. And so basically there are 10 Spider-Man 2 PS5 suits revealed for Miles Morales and Peter Parker. Now, mind you guys, there were already 65 suits. that they talked about that you will be able to customize in so many different ways. And there's 10 more to be added to that as well. So get excited if you're a Spider-Man fan. Let me know y'all thoughts ahead of Spider-Man 2 release on October 20th, 2023. Marvel has unveiled 10 new suits set to appear in the game. I said that the new costumes cover a wide variety of looks. Now, the 10 new costumes were shown off at variant covers of the ongoing Amazing Spider-Man and Miles Morales Spider-Man comic series, with 5 belonging to Peter Parker and 5 belonging to Miles Morales. Now, the suits cover a range of different styles from obviously Peter and Miles, and obviously the robotic and futuristic suits. And yeah, the interesting part about the suits, I feel like, is they're some of them I like, some of them I don't like, but I love the fact that, you can heavily customize a lot of the suits and stuff like that. So let's show you guys. I don't know if my camera thing will work to show you guys exactly what is being shown here. Let's see here. Let's show you guys really quickly what I'm talking about. And there it is. So this is one of the new suits right here. And yeah, so I think it's pretty cool that we're getting more suits being added to the game. And, overall, I think it would definitely add a lot of value to Spider-Man fans that we're getting 10 new suits based off the comics, 5 for Peter, 5 for Miles, and we'll be able to customize them. And just, it'll be interesting to see what the community comes up with in terms of that particular aspect of the suits and customizing things to their liking and everything. So y'all let me know y'all thoughts. So that's puts us at 75 suits or something like that, maybe 80. And then, plus there's going to be more stuff that's going to be added. I'm hearing people saying, oh, next year we're going to get a Spider-Man 2 expansion and things of that nature. We'll see on that one. Please show my boy Venom some love. And so, yeah, I think it's going to be crazy when it comes to Spider-Man 2 this year. And I think a lot of you guys are going to have a lot of fun. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's move on from Spider-Man 2. Let's talk about October PlayStation Plus here. We have a leak that we're going to go over and talk about. Now, this is very, very interesting, though, because we got some games that I think we need to talk about and cover here. And so make sure y'all hit the like button for me, guys. Get the likes up, share the stream, all that good stuff. And also, please subscribe if you're brand new to our community. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about PlayStation Plus Premium. So it says right here that PlayStation Plus Extra Premium October 2023 games leaked. It says known insider Bill Kuhn pretty much continues their tradition of PlayStation Plus leaks, revealing part of October 2023 Extra and Premium games lineup. Obviously, before Sony, according to them, Gotham Knights will headline this month catalog refresh. So we know Gotham Knights is available on Game Pass right now. So yeah, we have Gotham Knights apparently for October 2023. We have Dark Pictures. And we also have Disco Elysium. We have Changing Tides. We have Gungrave, Gore. We have Elite Dangerous, Dead Island Definitive Edition, and Alien Isolation. So those are the games apparently for PlayStation Plus and Premium. And also the older stuff, we have some PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium games on the 17th as well. So a bunch of Yakuza games, 3, 4, and 5. Goosebumps, the game, Inside, Limbo, Naruto. We have what else? The Crew, The Medium, The Quarry, Far Cry 4, Far Cry 5, Clouds and Sheep 2. Yeah. So, and there's like a few other games. So don't know if you guys are generally excited about those games or not. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. I did remember them talking about, the Callisto Protocol and things of that nature. But yeah, we'll see how once Sony officially announce them and if you guys will be excited, for these titles as well. So there's that. All right. So Silent Hill 2 will apparently have, now this is some like flyby news that I wanted to kind of share off the cuff. Silent Hill 2 will be having 12 trophies. So 12 trophies for 12 trophies for Silent Hill 2. So apparently, okay. And so we'll see on that one. I know people want Silent Hill 2 at this point. So we'll see, if we actually get that or not. And yeah. This is very, very interesting. And I hope Sony can actually turn up the heat just a little bit there. All right, guys. So we're in the Q&A portion of the show. Make sure you guys hit the like button, share the stream, subscribe, all that good stuff. If anybody wants to help us out getting the collector's edition for Spider-Man 2, link will be in the description. We're standing in need of $248 to get that. If not, it's all good. Super chats are welcome. If you have any any burning questions to help out our community, that you can do so. Or if you want to member up, we're planning on starting up a giveaway here or there really, really soon here. Also, we have some multiplayer games that is dropping. If you want to get some gaming in with us, we can do that as well. So feel free to hit that join button if you want to help out our community in that way. And yeah, let's get to the Q&A. Let's get to the Q&A. How was the Redfall update? It was good. It definitely kind of had me going back to playing the game. And I mean, did it fix every single thing? Like, I still feel like the mud in the game just looks very off-putting. Like, certain environmental things is just kind of like off-putting and stuff. But I mean, it is what it is at this point. All right. Let's see here. Any more questions? This is, what are the new games? Well, like I mentioned before, stuff that we already know about and new IPs that Herman Hulse pretty much talked about that was in development from like 2021 at this point that we haven't seen yet. From a single player standpoint, multiplayer, like I said, Sony has a plan of 11 live service games by now until 2026. Some of them, we've already seen them already. The rest of them, they're holding close to the chest. So we'll see. Yep. Cheeto, we already played it. We already played the performance mode on Friday. Go check out that stream. It says, oh no, time for Xbox fanboys to laugh about something stupid. Silent Hill 2 remake trophies. Who cares? I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you care? I don't know. I don't know, man. Vin, what's up, man? Says Marlon, tell Rockstar to make a new Midnight Club. Yeah, right. Well, they did say they're going to bring back Midnight Club. If I remember correctly, that was one of the games next to Max Payne, next to LA Noire, that they said they're going to be bringing back. So it's going to take some time. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. All right. Any more questions? Any more concerns? Concerns? Pedal to the flow, to the engine. Head up in the clouds when I levitate. We don't speak game, we just educate. 10, yeah, the paper straight. Couldn't get it back then, so I had to wait. Now the money, so I had to chase. Now the fake garnet. All right. I said, Marlon, I've ordered Assassin's Creed Mirage and getting it tomorrow. Cannot wait for the postman to deliver Spider-Man 2. Oh, let's go, man. Let's go. Yeah. Added their games to, he says, so Activision tweeted they added their games next year to Game Pass. Really? Well, told you guys, man, it's pretty much a done deal for this ABK deal. It's pretty much a done deal, man. It's happening. Let's see. His Mad Midnight Club was so hard driving past the game's documentary album, Billboard Super Classic album. What's up, Dallas? What's up? All I care about is Alan Wake 2. I feel that. The Metal Gear Solid Master Collection better be 60 F. I think they said that they updated that. So, we'll see. We will see, man. We will see. We'll see what happens. I said, Marlon, what would want to see from PS Now? Man, just better catalog of games. PS Now is non-existent. You talking about PlayStation Plus Premium? Better old school catalog of games. Fixing the PS3 emulator, PS2 emulator. Allowing us to download PS3 games instead of streaming them. Like, there's just so many different room for improvements on certain things. So, I mean, hey, you know, there you go. There you go. No, I didn't play Assassin's Creed Mirage. Nope. I had a code, and for some reason, you know, you have to put it in Ubisoft Connect, and I couldn't get access to my email to verify my email in order to be able to download the game on PC, and so the game got lost. So I was like, I'm not fixing to pay $50 for that. So yeah, so there's that. So I've just been playing Lies of P and Forza Motorsport. I'm getting ready to play that. So there's that. And I'm trying to, you know, get back in my back catalog and try to finishing up stuff. So Spider-Man 2 next week. Yes, sir. Let's see here. Went back to Redfall and wow. Yep, exactly. It says with Game Pass coming to Quest 2, is that an adventure? We'll see. We'll see. We will see, my G. You know, we'll see. Said Marlon, your Spider-Man hat is awesome. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people recognize it. Though. So it's all good though. But I appreciate you. Robert. I appreciate that. Let's see here. It says Spider-Man 2 and Super Mario can't wait. Hey, there you go. Yeah, I've been talked about that, George. Been talked about that. Been talked about that in a couple shows ago. Oh man. Any more questions? Oh yeah, Thriller. Oh yeah, for sure. She's getting big. Appreciate you asking. Any more questions? Ice says, what are you gonna be for? I don't really celebrate Halloween, so I ain't gonna be doing nothing. Just playing games. I know, Maximus. I know, man. It's lot of stuff going on in the world right now, my G. Gotta stay prayed up, you know? What are you gonna do? It says, what's up, Marlon? I've been a little worried, bro, trying to hold my account together. Man, I know, bro. That's rough, though, man. That's rough. So much stuff is happening, bro. It's just like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Just gotta stay prayed up and just hope for the best, man. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna work itself out, man. You know what I mean? Everything's gonna work itself out, I promise. On, I've been Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. Says, I love that 60 FPS. Hey, real talk. All right. Says, Microsoft is closing deal on Friday the 13th. Let's go. Man. Says, have you beat Returnal? Yep. Been finished that game. Say, hey, Marlon, this is my brother next Friday, Spider-Man 2. You ready? Yeah, of course, man. I'm going to cancel the collector's edition, though, because we're not getting any support on it. So I'm going to cancel it because I can't. There's too many other games that are coming out that I have to get for the channel. And like I said, I'm not going to worry about a collector's edition because, like I said, you guys don't want to see the collector's edition being unboxed and reviewed and whatever. So I'm just going to cancel it and just stick to the base game and just call it a day. So that's what I'm going to do because there's Lords of the Fallen. There is Alan Wake 2. There's so many other games right now. So that I have to worry about, especially for the channel. So I'm not going to worry about that. It says you can play Gears 1 online as the servers are fixed. Oh yeah, man. Gears 1 is classic, bro. Classic. Yeah, me too, George. Me too. Can't wait, bro. Can't wait. Oh, shoot, they're already spoiling the game already on Twitter. So, I mean, hey. He said Lies of P is harder than Dark. Oh, yeah, it's hard. It is hard, bro. I mean, the game is hard. I don't even know how I made it that far. You know what I mean? It's hard. When is The Last of Us Part 2 coming out on PS5? Next year. Hopefully next year. Who knows? Maybe even longer. I wouldn't say harder than the Dark Souls franchise as a whole, but it's definitely hard. It's definitely hard. Yeah, try to, man. Try your best. Try to. He said, Marlon, would you collab with other streamers? Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. I ain't collabing with nobody. I'm good, you know? I don't try to reach out and mess with anyone. You know, I just stick to myself, man. You know, just do my thing myself. It says, I'm trying to get it together, Marlon, because I don't want to lose that collector's edition. Shoot, I got to cancel mines because I don't have the money to cover that right now. So I got to cancel mines. You know, I asked for people to, you know, help raise money for it. So, I mean, I'm gonna have to cancel mine because that's like $250 right there. Plus, there's other games I have to get for the channel, so I just can't afford it. So I'm probably just gonna have to cancel it. See, Alan Wake 2 again. Alan Wake 2, Lords of the Fallen. What else is coming out this year? I mean, this month. There's other games too that I have to get, so I'm not gonna worry about Spider-Man 2 Collector's Edition right now. It is what it is. Let's see here. I don't know yet. Gilbert, I don't know yet, but I'll definitely have it ready for you guys. So no worries on that one. I definitely have it ready. Say Alan Wake 2 day one for me. I need it. Yeah, for sure. Mario Wonder, and Sonic Superstars. Let's go. Let's see here. Any more questions? Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? Wait, is the collector's edition up on Best Buy? I don't think the collector's edition is sold out, is it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to cancel it, bro. I'm gonna have to cancel it because I am gonna have to cancel it. Let me see. Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cancel that crap. Oh wow, the console is sold out. They don't have the collector's edition on here, but I think it's on PlayStation though, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I think it's on PlayStation, PlayStation Direct. PlayStation Direct. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cancel that mug, bro, because I can't do it. I cannot do it. Yeah, they still got it. They still got it there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to cancel it for right now because I don't have the funds for it. Sorry. Let's see here. It says, yo, soon as Silent Hill 2 remake drops, I'm gonna be playing the heck out of that game. Oh, I already know. Okay, Dallas. It says, I got Spider-Man 2 Standard Edition. I'm not spending over $70. Yeah, I wanted to get the collector's edition for the channel, but yeah, so we're just gonna hold off on that for right now, honestly. Yep, I'm gonna cancel my pre-order on it. Just get the base game and that's it. You know, have the base game and that's it. I'm not about to stress about anything else. He says, I'm getting the digital deluxe. Gotcha. Hey, there you go, man. There you go, my G. There you go. Says, I got the digital deluxe. Okay. He says, I'm getting the collector's.
Let's go with Corolla.
Oh my God. What is that? Any more questions? You getting the big money collect? Good, man. Good that you're getting that. If you can afford it, get it. If you can afford it, get it, my G. Any more questions? Any more questions, guys? Oh, man. All right, guys. So we're going to leave it at that. Appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the support. I'm not going to keep y'all long. I got to do these timestamps. And I am getting hungry right about now. So love y'all. Hopefully, man, gaming is just at a standstill right now in terms of announcements. And so hopefully this week is somewhat exciting for people, I guess, because it is just at a standstill. But love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. And make sure you guys hit the like button on the way out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And see you guys in the next one. Peace.